Hello snowboarders of the internet. I'm your host Avran LeFeber, and in this video we're going to review the new 2020 Niche Aether. This board is available in 4 sizes, 153, 156, 159, and 162. This board features Niche's multi-camber profile, so what you get is slight reverse between the feet, camber, underfoot out towards the tip of the tail. I rode this board at Copper Mountain mid-afternoon, about a day and a half after the last big storm, so there were still like pockets of powder around if you knew where to look, and that snow was heavy and deep. I'm talking like 2+ feet deep and just a lot of moisture in it. The groomers were firm fast to icy and chundery depending where you went on the mountain, and I rode it with my K2 Thraxis boots and my K2 Indy bindings. This board comes in on the stiffer side of the all-mountain spectrum. It's like a low-end freeride or a high-end all-mountain board where it's just got that flex that's just a little bit stiffer. You do have a little bit of play out in the tips, but not much, and then it just stiffens up through the middle. There's an okay amount of torsional flex, but not like an overabundance of it. This board is very lively and very stable. It does a great job of dampening vibrations so that you're not just getting a lot of leg fatigue, and it does not get bucked around and rutted out terrain. It just wants to plow through everything in its path. There is some snap in this board. You do have to load up those camber zones to really get it to engage, and you've got to push hard into it. It's almost like it's a traditional camber board, except you got camber under each foot. So you really want to push in, load it up, let the board rebound and snap. It's not going to be the snappiest board out there, but it'll get the job done. And when it comes to jumps, this board can hit jumps of varying sizes from small to medium to even largish. It's just, you know, it's stiff. This board's stiff. That's where I'm gonna go with this. Speed is the key when it comes to buttering or jibbing with this board. You have to find that sweet spot way out at the tips and really get your weight out over it to engage it. The one good thing is the upkick in the nose and the tail is very abrupt, so you can leverage that to help you with buttering or getting into a press. You want to make sure you get your weight way out over it. This board will fight you. It's not like a rebound type fight, it's just that it's stiffer and it's going to fight you with that. At 195 pounds and 156, shouldn't have had this much problems flexing for me, but it did. You will feel that magnet traction on this grip and engage, but it doesn't feel like older versions of magnet traction or more defined versions where it just locks in and you're stuck with it. This is one of those ones where when you're on edge, it's gripping, but when you want to disengage, it will let you disengage. This board does a great job of railing hard turns. You can really push into that tail camber zone and off the tail to get it to drive through a carve. It doesn't have that slingshot effect. It just feels like it's locked in and plowing through anything in its path. This board is for someone that wants to hard charge and have something that they can really push off of. You know, maybe they're chasing powder in the morning and they're doing some park laps midday, and at the end they're just ripping what's left of the runs, whether it's a chunder field or there's still some corduroy to be had. So I've ridden just about every version of the Aether since it was introduced, and this isn't my favorite version of it by any means. It's not bad, but it's not great. I think the previous iteration was actually a little more flexible and a little more playful, which made it a little more all-mountain versatile in my opinion. This one is more hard charging and like, fuck you, I'm gonna just crush everything in its path, you know, like I'm at the gym doing CrossFit Monday through Friday, but Saturday comes and I'm first chair, last call type of rider with this thing. It's just aggressive. That's really what it is. Comparable boards: the Jones Ultra Mountain Twin, the LibTech Hot Knife, the Capita Super DOA. This has been my review of the Niche Aether. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you own one? Are you going to buy one? Do you have one of the previous year models? Leave me a comment down below. Let's have a conversation about this snowboard. If you're new here, remember to subscribe, click the bell, get those notifications, and that way you're not missing any of the videos we've got coming out. And if you'd really like to support us and help us build out the snowboarding network that we're trying to make, swing on over to Angry Snowboarder VIP. I'm sure there's something over there that'll catch your interest. As always, I've been your host, Avran LeFeber, and I'll see you in another video.